का वक्त 7:44। फीका जाफे के मुताबिक 7:58 थे। आइए देखते हैं हमारा रोज़ाना का सिलसिला क्विज़ विज़।
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to another episode of our very own Ramadan QuizWiz competition. Today we have our Mississauga Momins team and we have our Toronto Takbeers. So if you guys were watching last year, you would know that these two were our finalist teams and they were versing against each other. But we are back here in another match. They will be facing each other. So let's see what happens today. Before we get started, I want to say a little shout out to all of the sponsors. We have Quality Care Pharmacy. They are located in Union Center Mall. You should go there for all your pharmacy needs. We also have Dean and Associates Accounting. You should go there for your financial needs. I want to also say thank you to Arif Jangri and Saad Yahya for being the co-hosts so far. Do you guys have something you want to say?
Yes, I want to really add that. I want to thank all the other sponsors as well because I opened my cafe, Brother Shah. Thank you very much for sponsoring the Brampton Believer teams. And I want to thank Sacred Hand, especially they sponsored the Belleville Barracks teams, and the Belleville Barracks teams doing amazing job. And we have Ikna Relief, who is sponsoring the Chatham Companions team, and we have also Nan Guy, who is supporting Milton Muttaqeen. And thank you once again, all of you. Without your sponsorship, it's not possible. I want to thank also Autotech Emporium, Brother Akhtar Parvez, who is sponsoring all the gifts. Last time I'm telling you, he sponsored you the Wonderland tickets to all the team members. So he's sponsoring this time something else, but I don't want to tell you because that's an exciting thing, and that the people came to know very soon. What the special prizes are there. There are a lot of good prizes are waiting for each and everyone who is participating in Ramadan QuizWiz. I want to thanks for Khan and Holding that and that he's also helping us. They open a very new shops on the Dundas and Dixie, and they is called, you all know that Burger Factory is amazing burgers they have. You have to go, you have to order in the Ramzan if you want to take a iftar and a dinner, and their burgers are amazing. So for Khan and Holding, thank you Hassan for helping us in this project. So let's take the scorecard, and me and Zoha will start again. So Zoha, which team you want to start to ask the first questions of round one?
Let's start with our Toronto Takbeer team.
Okay, Toronto Takbeer, are you ready? Yes. Exciting as well.
For whom bad deeds are not written? Is it 1, when before the puberty age, 2, after the puberty age, 3, sick people, or 4, non-Muslims?
1, before puberty age.
1, before puberty age. As Prophet ﷺ said that the ban is lifted from 3 people: a sleeping person until he awakens, a child until he become an adult. So that's the saying of Prophet ﷺ, that before the puberty there is no sin is written, but once you become adults, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is your sin start writing there. But when you're not even in the puberty, you have to careful few things. You have to learn how to stop from the sin. It's not like that you have the open that do whatever you want because you're not puberty. No, you have to start learning that how can we stop ourselves from the sin. You have to obey our parents, number 1, because that's you have to start. When you grown up, I see that children are not obeying their parents, especially in the West. It's a great challenge. So for the youth, is special. I'm telling you, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran, 4 places after His name, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take the name of parents. So important that we have to obey the parents. That's why it's very important that we have to stop our sin, and those sins are not written until you reach to the puberty. So, very good answer. So the next questions to, again, Toronto Takbeer. Computer, next question please.
Which angel is hellfire's gatekeeper? Is it Jibreel alayhi salam, 2 Mikael alayhi salam, 3 Malik alayhi salam, or is it 4 Israfil alayhi salam?
3 Malik alayhi salam.
3 Al-Malik alayhi salam, that's the correct answer. So Malik alayhi salam is taking care. Nobody want to be there, right? So because everybody want to go in Jannah, right? Nobody want to see Malik alayhi salam. But unfortunately, there are pupils, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows very well that many pupils will be there. That's why He put Hazrat Malik alayhi salam on that door. So we have to do our best in our life that not see Hazrat Malik alayhi salam on that door, right? We have to see the door of the Jannah in front of us. Inshallah, we'll try our best. And this is the Ramzan month, and we have to, this is the month where we have to really do more, right? Prayer at homes, girls can pray at home as well as in the mosque. So one thing about the prayer, girls, right? They can pray in the mosque as well, they can pray at the home as well. There is no obligation. That's the good thing about, right? But for the boys, guys, you cannot. Boys have to go every time, 5 times to the mosque. That's it. There is no relaxation for the boys. Because boys have to go to the mosque and pray with the Jama'ah 5 times. Compulsory. It's hard, I know that sometimes, but we have to give our try, okay? So next question then to
Our Mississauga
Mississauga team. Okay, Mississauga team, are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay, next question, computer.
How many letters are there in the Quran? Is it option 1? Is it option 2? Is it option 3? Or is it option 4?
Number 2, 323,670.
323,670, mashallah. Beautiful. Amazing Zaim. Zaim is doing amazing job. Mashallah, he's very scholarly person. Looks like, but Alize and Hamna and Ishal is helping him a lot, and mashallah, good answer. And let's ask the second question. Second question, computer.
How many times was Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's heart physically washed by angel Jibreel? Is it 1, 0 times, 2, 1 time, 3, 2 times, or was it 4, 3 times?
3, 2 times.
3, 2 times. So 2 times the heart of Prophet ﷺ is washed by Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam. And we know that which time he is washed?
So the first occurred when he was a small kid and he was living among the Banu Sa'd. And the second occurred in the night of the Isra.
Miraj. Yes. So you know that Isra Miraj in the before month is come on, right? Your Shaban, months of Shaban, and we all know that incident of Miraj, right? Very important incident of Miraj, that Prophet ﷺ was sad, and he was sad. That's why he's taken to the Miraj, right? The trip of Miraj. Right. What an amazing trip! Nobody can believe that, right? Even when he come back, his beds are still warm. It's so fast, but Allah Subhanahu wa Taala stopped the time. But what happened? He go to Masjid Al-Aqsa, pray with all the Anbiya alayhi salam there, then go to the first sky, meet with Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, then second, third, fourth, fifth, like Musa alayhi salam, and then Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, they will stop certain place, right? And I will not tell you what's the name of that place, because there is a questions coming up for that one.
So we're entering the second round, and we're going to again start with our Toronto Takbeer team. So this is for Amaila and Mehreen.
Amaila and Mehreen, ready for the second round?
Yes.
What is the correct order of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's marriage to these 4 wives?
Wow, that's beautiful.
Aisha, Khadija, Zainab, and Hafsa. Is it 2, Khadija, Aisha, Hafsa, and Zainab? Is it 3, Khadija, Hafsa, Aisha, and Zainab? Or is it 4, Aisha, then Hafsa, then Khadija, and Zainab?
2, Khadija, Aisha, Hafsa, and Zainab.
Khadija, Aisha, Hafsa, and Zainab. Right answer. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Mahim, you're doing good job, MashaAllah, and that's a great answer because really, believe me that we all are confused, right, in that sequence. Sometimes Hazrat Aisha looks like she's the youngest, right? But she come on the second. You see that? And so that's why it's amazing, right? And though we all have to understand, right? And it's a great that Hazrat Khadija, the longest time who has lived with Prophet ﷺ, and Prophet ﷺ didn't marry until Hazrat Khadija was alive. But once she died, after that Prophet ﷺ did all the marriages. Okay, great answer. Okay, second question, computer.
According to the Prophet ﷺ, honesty leads to what? And there are 2 answers for this. Is it 1, lifespan increases, 2, righteousness, 3, paradise, or 4, the number of children you have increases?
2, righteousness, and 3, paradise.
2, righteousness, and 3, paradise. That's the right answer. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, you guys are doing Fatima. You're doing very well. And you corrected. And I want some hard question for Mississauga, really. Because Mississauga, is this again tie?
Yeah.
We don't want to see too much ties, right?
We can't
We
have
want
ties.
to see, okay, some hard questions for the Mississauga. Let's see. Let's start the second round with Alize and Zaim. And let's the first question, please.
In Islam, the one who doesn't acknowledge the rights of the elders is 1, acceptable at times, 2, not from the Muslims, 3, punished in hellfire forever, or 4, same as being a murderer.
2, not from the Muslims.
2, not from the Muslims. Beautiful answer, because this is important, right? Prophet ﷺ said, whoever does not show mercy to our young ones or acknowledge the right of elder is not one of us. That's the saying of Prophet ﷺ. So you also remember that. This is a very important thing because we sometimes not care about that, right? Not care about the right of the other pupils, and we just ignore them. But what is the saying of Prophet ﷺ here? Prophet ﷺ that say that whoever does not show mercy on our young ones or acknowledge the right of elders is not one of us. So he's kicking out from the ummah if we are not follow this hadith. So be careful is an important lesson for all of us as well. Okay, great answer. So the second question, computer, please give me some hard questions to Humna and Isha.
Which wife of the Prophet ﷺ had children and was a widow when he was married to her? Was it 1, Hafsa, 2, Khadija, 3, Zainab bint Jahsh, or is it 4, Salama?
3, Zainab bint Jahsh.
3, Zainab bint Jahsh. Salama is the right answer, and your answer is wrong. So the first answer, Mississauga, you give the wrong answer.
It's fine.
So the right answer is Salama. So she is the one who she is widow and her children as well. So Saad, you look so happy to me. Okay, give the scorecard, please.
It was a great matchup between the Mississauga Momins and the Toronto Takbeers, but the Toronto Takbeers come out victorious in a 6-4 victory against the Mississauga Momins. It's a great win for them, and they look like a really strong team in this competition.
Okay, congratulations, Toronto Takbeer, but I say don't lose the hope. We still have the many matches left for you, and any team can give the answer best. So continue your efforts. Don't worry about what you did in this match. Worried about tomorrow, because whatever happened is beyond your control now, right? So don't be prepared, because we still have the matches. Still you can do better. So inshallah tomorrow we'll come back with another exciting episode of Ramadan QuizWiz. Until then, we say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.